It's Halloween night, with dim, misty street lights and crunchy leaves scattering in the wind. A group of friends, Mia, Sam, Liam, and Olivia, walks down a dark road in their neighborhood, laughing nervously as they approach the infamous house on Willow Road, an abandoned mansion with shattered windows and ivy-covered walls. Mia, come on, it's just a house. Besides, they say the ghost only appears on Halloween. Liam, that's supposed to make it better? The group laughs nervously, daring each other to go inside. As they stand in front of the gate, a gust of wind pushes it open, creaking ominously. Deciding to stick together, they enter. The inside of the house is dark, with dust thick on every surface and the smell of mold in the air. Cobwebs stretch across corners, and the floorboards creak with every step. Cold breath begins to appear in the air as the friends nervously make their way down the main hallway. In the living room, they find strange symbols carved into the walls and old black and white photographs scattered on the floor. One photo catches Mia's eye, a picture of a young boy standing outside the house, looking sorrowful. Olivia? Is that the ghost? I heard he died here, but no one ever said why. As they examine the photo, a candle suddenly flickers to life in the corner of the room, casting eerie shadows. The front door slams shut. They rush to open it, but it won't budge. Panic sets in as they realize they're trapped. Suddenly, they hear a faint music box tune, and the room around them begins to distort. Colors shift, furniture rearranges, and the decor changes. When the spinning stops, they find themselves in the same room, but transported to a different era, early 1900s, with elegant wallpaper, antique furnishings, and an old phonograph playing in the corner. The friends look around, bewildered, and notice the same boy from the photo standing in the doorway. He's dressed in old-fashioned clothing, looking sorrowful. He doesn't speak, but gestures for them to follow him down the hall. As they approach him, he disappears, leaving behind another clue, a torn piece of paper with writing on it. The paper hints at loneliness and fear, as though he was hiding from someone. Sam? Maybe he wasn't just a ghost. Maybe he's showing us something? They continue to move through the house, and each room transports them to a different period of the boy's life. In one room, they find themselves in the 1920s. It's set up as a child's bedroom, and they see the boy sitting on his bed, clutching a toy. A woman stands in the doorway, looking angry and shouting inaudible words, and the boy looks away, his face full of sadness. Before they can approach him, the room shifts again. Back in the main hallway, they find a hidden compartment in the wall where a small, dusty diary lies. Inside, the boy describes living with a cruel stepmother who isolated him in the house, never letting him go outside or have friends. He writes of strange symbols she would carve into the walls, convinced they would keep something or someone at bay. Liam. So his stepmother kept him here, but why? The house creaks ominously, and they sense they're running out of time. The cold grows more intense, their breaths visible in the air, and shadows move on the walls, almost as if trying to trap them. The boy's ghost appears again, guiding them to the basement. The basement door creaks open, revealing a room filled with symbols drawn in chalk. Flickering lights illuminate a worn-down bed and a single photo of the boy lying beside it. The friends feel a profound sadness wash over them. In a final vision, they see the boy lying sick in bed as his stepmother looks on, indifferent. He had died alone, his spirit trapped within the walls of the house, desperate for release. As they try to process what they've seen, the boy's ghost appears one last time, his face softening as he looks at the friends. The symbols on the walls begin to fade, and a gentle light surrounds him. They realize the only way to set him free is to erase the symbols his stepmother used to trap him there. One by one, they wipe away the symbols on the walls. The boy's spirit glows brighter, his face showing a hint of relief. The room grows warm, and the shadows in the corners recede. With the last symbol gone, the boy's spirit stands by the door, now open. He gives a final, grateful look to the friends, who feel an overwhelming sense of peace wash over them as he vanishes. The room shifts back to the present, with the house empty and silent. The friends step outside, the cold night air somehow feeling warmer now, and look back at the house. For the first time in decades, it doesn't feel haunted. As they walk away, a faint light glows in the window, like a candle flickering one last goodbye.